Alright, here's gonna be a very quick, well, not quick, but like hopefully around an hour and a half tutorial for Skate 2. So if you're on a newer console, which you should be because they load way faster, you want to open up the guide and then go to manage storage. And then you want to hit save games and delete your Skate 2 save. And then just exit here. If you're familiar with Skate 2, you'll know that this game has speed glitches. There are not any in the run that are required to do. And actually I think I only do like 3 of them in total. And they're just places where you can skate regularly anyway, so I'm not going to cover those in this. If you know how to do it, just put them in wherever you want them. It's up to you. So you want to make a profile. If you're connected to online, it will ask you to sign in to skate online. Just don't press B. And then I would recommend coming into the audio options and muting the music. Otherwise your house is going to get raided by RIA. And they'll take you for all of your worth. Alright, so you want to hit new career. And then none of this matters, so you can do whatever you want. You can customize your guy if you want, but it's going to get real tedious. I like having tight trucks and a certain gesture on up, so I do that before I start. So in this game, time starts when you
Yo, you've been in the joint for a while?
When you do your first push right here.
It's pretty fresh. Let's go check it out.
If you are based like me, you want to go to game settings and go on high cam. Completely optional. You can do whichever one you want. I just prefer high. So like I said, there are speed glitches you can do, and if you want to do speed glitches, you would start doing them like here on your way to the stairs. For the purpose of this, I'm just gonna skate along. It's easier to follow. But I will quickly show you a technique we use to get to pretty much full speed immediately, which is holding the push button. You want to do a regular push, these ones. If you do Mongo pushes, you actually move like slower, so don't do that. You want to do regular pushes. If you're playing Goofy, that would be holding X.
Now you're ready to do this.
Yeah. So what you want to do to get full speed quickly is hold down the push button, and then every time your foot touches the floor, you just want to do like a really quick ollie input. If you do it on board, you should just lean back like this. Just like flick down and then don't even flick back up, actually just flick down every time his foot touches the ground. Oops.
Yo, 2 or 3 pushes, you're on your way.
See how you speed up like a lot faster when you do that?
Yo, Slappies ain't too far, just check the mini-map.
I don't know why he's jumping when I do that, but you get the idea. You want to do that. 3 pushes will get you top speed, and then I'm pretty sure anything more than that will slow you down, so just kind of like roll your way to where you want to be. Like I said, if you want to do speed glitches you can, but we're just heading down here. If you've played this game before, you know exactly what's up. So I think the best way to get up these stairs is if you play claw, just like hold down A, and then just before you land every time, because there's a weird delay, just like tap jump. And you'll get like small forward jumps.
Hey dude, you ready to skate?
As soon as you skip this cutscene, you can start pushing again. Like in the white fade, you can already be pushing. Same with this one. So I'm going to skip now and then start pushing. And then you just want to kick the board away, grab the side of this, and then you want to move right stick to the right, and then you want to do like a shove it input with the left stick. And you should like squeeze in this gap here. It should be a lot better than it was for me there. Place your marker, do some try pushes if you want.
Hey,
You don't want to pop here, you just want to like go up the ramp and get to Slappy as quick as you can.
Slappy, what's up, old man?
Hit the marker
Whenever you're ready to
again.
hit that blaster
This
again,
time
use
you
the
do want to
session
pop because you
No,
need to
let's bust a
go
little grab off this.
over the ramp.
Yeah, Slappy.
I don't know why that didn't count.
Yo, that was fresh.
And then you pretty much
Wanna
just
check
want to
the
stop
replay?
like here in
I'm
front of
always
him
filming. So
and set
anything
yourself
you
up to
like,
grab this
you
goal
can
as soon as the
edit
save
it and
icon goes
upload.
away, so just spam up. And then you want to
Hey, you
do
gotta crawl before you
ollie,
get up and run. So start with
kick flip,
All right, it's coming. Let's try shove it.
shove it,
All right.
360
now you got
shove it,
regular shove it, so
and then
let's
an
do
ollie.
360 shove it.
You can
Yo,
do them
next
like a
step,
lot
let's try to do
faster.
some nollies. I think you're ready to hit the streets. Let's do
I'll
it.
show you that real quick if it lets me. No, it doesn't. Okay. So as soon as you skip this cutscene, again you want to start doing pushes.
Hey, what up?
Just straight forward into this dude.
You almost killed me. Come on. Yeah, I like this place a lot. Check
And
it
then
out. See that rail
again, straight forward, just ollie up in here, grind off, and then crouch down afterwards because we want to go under this railing. More speed here is good because it means you spend less time grinding the rail and then you get a faster photo. So you want to be holding the board as you press A here so you don't stand up.
Oh, what up, guys?
And then we want to go over to Atiba. This is like probably the most annoying thing you'll find at the start, and honestly don't worry about getting it first try. Just kind of figure out what works for you and then do it. I like going far to the left and then ollieing up here and doing a double grab. That seems to work pretty well for me.
Perfect. Good job.
Just hold down push, go to the left and then hit the ramp diagonally. That seems to work a lot of the time. The best way to do this is to just land up there without grinding anything. You want to avoid that. Pretty much like that, but you don't want to hit the rail. That's the best way to do it because you'll get the fastest photo too. If you grind, it's fine. It'll count when you land here. And then you just spam through this. Like I said, if you land up there and you don't grind anything, you get a way faster photo. So
Yo, my man Teens right there is busy.
if you do that strat and you respawn back
Yo, you need to
on
get
top
back
of
in
the
game.
box or
The only way
like
to do
somewhere
that
over there
is really
instead of
good
like
sponsor me tape. You know I got the
on
L
this side of the
hookups.
box,
You know I got the butter spots.
don't even bother skating
You know
towards
what
this
we're
guy.
gonna do?
Just open the menu and then go into challenge map and just keep spamming A, and you'll teleport to this guy up here.
So let's get on it.
If you're like somewhat close, it's going to be faster to just skate over to the guy. And now we're doing follow Slappy, which is very straightforward. It's just a follow mission, but obviously it'd stay within 50 meters, not 50 meters behind him. So what we're going to do is pretty much just keep pushing until we get up here. And then we're just going to roll and keep an eye on the number. If it goes above like 25, then you want to like slow down a bit. But as soon as you get here, it should start going down again. And then you want to like slow down here and then cut through this courtyard here. It's in the middle of the two routes. He can bail here, so keep an eye on the thing. If it goes near 50, just hop off the board and wait. He'll catch up to you. And then it's all good from there.
Yo, check this school out right here. I think it's called GED
Right,
High.
so this is
There is ill stuff to skate in this place.
school's out. Conveniently exactly where we stopped.
Damn, they capped these rails?
This one's
Yo,
just a
camera
case of
on.
doing the required thing fast again, which most of this game is, honestly. It's a little bit faster to like ollie onto this slope here because
Yo,
thing
you
ends
know
when
I'm
you
fresh,
stop,
right?
so it
Look
slows you
how
down
fresh I
faster.
made this look.
So one thing
Hell yeah,
about
I'm
this
gonna save
game
mad tape like this.
is a thing called fast pausing. So when you skip these cutscenes here, well not cutscenes, but you skip this box here, there's going to be a little save icon in the bottom right. and you can't open the menu until that save icon's gone. But if you time these really well,
Yo, if you want, you can go online and like
you
play
can
with
open
friends
it
for real.
before this
Just
save
push the
icon
back
shows
button.
up. And those save like a bunch
Yo,
of time
this?
throughout the run. So you really want to learn how to do those early on.
Alright, let's
Anyway,
keep this
we're heading
puppy
over to
rolling.
this goal now,
Let's
which
do it,
again
Bill.
is just where we ended. So you want to do like a couple pushes and then just do a foot plant by holding the trigger and then either A or X.
Alright,
It's
go.
very simple. Just do a high ollie. It should work every single time.
Yo, you're gonna be psyched on this one. Check it out.
Again, you want to try and get fast pauses like everywhere you can. And now, here's the first time we're going to do a warp. So, as soon as you can open the menu after that, you want to be careful of this replay editor. Because if you go in here, you're going to lose like a bunch of time having to leave. So make sure you always go down to challenge map. The first few goals where you warp, it's incredibly easy. It's the first missions available, so you just go challenge map. And then you just keep spamming A all the way through. So this goal is pretty interesting in a way that
Yo, check this out for this part right here.
we're not going to do it the way it wants to be done. We're going to ollie over this corner here. Make sure you grab the whole time, because if you don't grab long enough it won't come up in the trick string. So you just want to hold it until you hit the ground. Like you're not going to bail if you land holding grab. Okay, so the way we do this is we do one grab over this small corner here, and then turn around. Where this shadow is, right here, this black shadow, we want to do one over this. And then we want to do another one off of this top part here, down to this area here. And then finally we'll do another one to the bottom of this bank right here. And that's going to count the mission requirement for some reason. You want to do it with some speed though.
Alright, let's make this count.
There you go. That was like not the best example, that was really slow actually. But once you figure out where you want to do them, you can practice yourself and get a bit faster at it. Do it one more time the way that I would usually do it. So I would do 2 pushes, and then one more here, and then another one, and then one here.
Yo, you know how buttery I made this look?
So it should look something like that. After this, you want to try and do a fast pause again after this thing. See, I did get one now and I have the menu open while the save icon is spinning. Another benefit of this is it doesn't show you the replay editor, like it's not available, so you can just go straight into challenge map. You save around, I think, 2 seconds per spinner that you skip. So you want to make sure you try and get these like all the time. So for this warp, it's the same as the other one. You want to go in challenge map and then just keep spamming A. We'll get to playing hooky.
Yo, you remember this spot?
There is a fast way to do this, which I'm not good at, so I'm going to show you my noob way.
Yo, this is coming together pretty fresh.
So you want to do one normal push, and then a hippie jump and turn left. And then as soon as you do the hippie jump,
Yo, you're gonna bang it out
you
this
want to
time.
start doing the manual input before you're even on the board, and then just hold it up there. And that should let you manual down
Alright, make it count.
in a way where it's a lot harder to actually touch your nose on the ledge. So it should look like that.
Alright, this is the one.
If you fail the challenge there when you're doing the manual, it means you're not holding the manual early. Just make sure you hold it early.
Alright, go.
Like I'm already holding it before I'm even on the board, and then it just comes out. You can end the goal faster if you kick the board away with Y as well.
Yeah, you still got it.
Again, here we warp. Same as last time, just keep
Are you ready
spamming
to do
A.
this now?
And then we've got schools in. This one we need to grind the rails. Pretty simple. Very easy to mess up though, because the NPCs can just like crowd around the rail and it's really annoying. For the most part, just like go slow if you're not very confident with it. You just have to tap them. You don't have to do anything unique or whatever. I like to slow down a bit here. See how there's an NPC like on the rail.
You know what's so
You
good
get the
about
idea.
this? I make you look
Here
good.
is a
Look how good I make
very
you look.
important fast pause. If you can get it, it saves a bunch of time.
Dude, you just did. Yo, now that we got this ill-sponsored
So
tape made,
you can try it
we gotta
right
get
here
you up
from
in the
this
mix and
thing.
get
This
you
is the
skating in
best
front of
place
some
to
people,
try
you know what I
fast
mean?
pauses. You just want to hit A and then start like the frame after. If you get it here, that's great. If you don't, you want to like lightly roll through A and start throughout the cutscene that's going to come up. And then your game is probably going to pause when he says Seb if you got the fast pause. If it doesn't, then you missed it and it's fine. It's whatever. See, I missed the first one here, but now I'm going to like roll
Yo,
through
Cuz and
them.
Seb are doing some crazy
And there's a fast pause there. And then you would just go in the map, career, and then this time we go Thrasher, and we go to the pool party. I'm going to show you what it looks like if you don't get the fast pause. You just have to skip this text box and then wait for this spinner. So again, go career. This is the first time we teleport somewhere else, so you want to be careful here. Go to Thrasher, pool party. And then we just head straight in here to trigger this cutscene. You can fast pause after this cutscene as well. Just try and like time a pause. I can never get this one, so I just wait for the spinner. And now we want to go challenge map. And then we want to go career. Sorry, we don't want to go career. We want to go challenge map. And then we want to go down to locations. And then landmarks. And top of urban res. Because now we need to collect a bunch of pool locations. So as soon as you spawn here, just whack a marker down. You're going to place another one, but sometimes you can get aggroed. You want to place another one here at the bottom of the hill. Like right here. And then you want to head over to the right here. And there's like a little way down in this tiny gap. You want to do like a double grab and it will get you down into this slope.
I think. Oh, I like it.
And then yeah, you just want to hit this cutscene. As soon as you hit this cutscene, go back to your marker up here. Here is where it's good to know how to do more speed glitches, because this area is very flat. And if you don't do any, then you're just going to be rolling along like this. So I would advise learning how to do a very basic one at least. Anyway, just come down this direction and then on this green corner of grass here, just drop off. And then you want to head to this pool over here. You don't have to go this long way that I just went.
Oh, look at this one.
You can go like straight to the left and in from that direction, but you just want to make sure you hit this and then you get the spinner. And then here's the only occurrence where we're going to load a mission we've already done. So we want to go challenge map, and then you want to hit X and it will show you the ones that you've completed. And then we want to go film, and then we want to go schools out. And then we skip this cutscene, and then immediately as fast as you can just pause and quit the challenge.
I want to see what you got.
And then we want to head over here to the left and get through this hole. Double grab is good because you usually won't bonk anything.
Yo, this is where we need to put it down.
But you'll discover this pool and then it will give you a pop-up that says, hey, do you want to go here? And it's like, yeah, of course we do. So just go down and click yes. It will take you exactly where you want to go. For the sake of clearing up confusion, I'm going to hit no So say you accidentally hit no, and you're like, oh no, how do I get to where I want to go? So you want to go challenge map, career, thrasher, pool party. If you would hit yes, then it's just going to take you straight here anyway, so just make sure you hit yes. And then we want to go back into the pool party. This time everyone's leaving. And we're going to do our first annoying goal. So you just want to like stand on the ledge here and spam up. Okay, so this bowl right here is very easy to air out of on the other side. You need quite a bit of speed too. So if you don't know about pumping, you want to like just grab as you hit the bottom of the ramp. I just do like 2 spaced out grabs, like grab. Like one at the bottom where it gets rounded, and then I do one like at the top where the coping is. So you want to like line yourself up to just go in this bowl like this. This is probably the easiest way to do it, and then pump twice. And that's what I mean by it's very easy to air out of. You want to do this in a way that you get a bunch of speed, and then do like a tweaked grab. Any of them is fine. And I think the best way to get speed is to just do like 2 normal pushes into the side here, and then like slightly rotate to the right on the way down. And you get very good speed like most of the time.
Yeah, perfect.
Like this is pretty bad. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Yeah, that wasn't high enough because I didn't have enough speed dropping in here. Just make sure you like turn a bit to the right so you keep all of the speed. There you go, that's that goal. Any tweaked grab, just hold down grab and then move the right thumbstick in any direction. You want to just spam through this stuff as fast as you can. You do not want to try and fast pause here because you'll soft lock the game.
What? You want to be on the cover again?
Like you can do one right here, but you really don't want to. You just want to take this one and wait for the spinner. Now we want to go challenge map, and for a while now we're just always going to be going challenge map, career, and then we're pretty much always going to be going to thrasher. So yeah, you want to finish this goal, go challenge map, career, thrasher, and then just spam A on that. Doesn't matter which order you do these in, you're going to have to do all 3 anyway. And then you want to do this goal. This one is very easy. You just want to do a grab and then a kickflip input, and that'll count as 1. And then you want to load your session marker, and then you want to do a grab and a shove it input. So it gives you a BS to mute. BS to mute is very useful because it's so fast. That's the main reason you want to do those if the game is like asking you to do some sort of late flip or finger flip. I think it's the only one you can land on flat. See how with a kickflip you bail, but with these you actually even though you land like sideways, but that's fine. You get the idea. That's why you want to do this, because they just have way better timing on them. So again, just kick flip. Oops. Reload marker. PS to mute. Challenge done. Easy. Then you want to spam through this, and like I said, the best place to try and get fast pauses is this text box that comes up after this one. So you skip this and then you'll see the money counts up in this one here. As soon as the total cash stops counting up, that means you can go for the fastballs. So as soon as that money stops, just hit A and then try and hit start like at the same time. Sometimes you'll get a fastball, sometimes you won't. That's what they look like again. So yeah. And then you want to career, Russia in the deep end. This one can be a bit finicky. There's a couple ways you can do it. Most of them are pretty quick.
You're gonna love this pool. Let's see you slap
I'll
that
show the way
Kobe.
that I would usually do it, which is 2 pushes to the left here, and then I just like spam pump while going up the ramp. And then that should usually get me high enough to do 1 grind like that.
That was it.
So like push, push, spam, and then I'm just holding down on the right stick and the grab button. Then as soon as the grind starts, I'm hitting X to drop out of it as fast as I can.
Oh, here it is.
Like that. And then just do the same again. But make sure you do a different direction on the stick, because they have to be unique grabs. So for the first one I'll do down and grab, and then I do up and grab. Nice.
All of me.
Yeah, just spam pump here. A lot of the times it won't work. I don't know why. I guess mostly consistent for me, but sometimes it just won't. Anyway, that's the fast way to do it. You drop down and then you do another one up there. Another way you can do it is by just turning around this way and gaining a bit of speed. And then doing it like that. You really don't have to grind very long. Like that's enough to count 1. Just make sure you do different directions when you actually do grind stuff.
Hey, you want to come check it out? This photo looks sick.
That's the main thing you want to look for. I don't usually do it this way, so I don't know why I'm trying to like give you a good setup for it, because honestly I just don't know. Something like that is probably your best bet.
We got it.
Again, I do it like this though. 2 pushes and then I just spam. And then usually that works. If it doesn't, I just come up here and do it.
Oh, this is gonna be photo gold, man.
Easy peasy.
Yo, just pick one of those photos that you really like.
Again,
And
as
that's
soon as the
gonna be
number stops going up on the second text box here,
it. Dude, you're psyched. You're shooting with Burnett.
you want to try and get one of these fastballs. You're not going to get them like all the time. That's not going to be a thing. But just make sure you try, because if you do get one, you just save so much time.
What's up, dog?
Unfortunately, that's just the way it is in this game. And now we're doing gold
All
medal
right, what I
A.
want to see you do is bust an air over that diving board.
For this one, honestly, I just do as many regular pushes as I can, and then I ollie like where the
Yeah, we got that.
where the quarter pipe turns flat at the top. Just pop an ollie there, and then you should be fine if you're like angled enough to the left.
Whoa, yeah. Wait till you see this thing.
That should be
This is some
relatively
definite
easy.
Thrasher material.
Just hold down the push button and then pop right as it turns flat instead
Wait till you
of
see this glamour
angled.
shot. Catchy.
Should
Oh,
be
that was textbook.
should be fine. Alright, so here's probably one of the most important fast pauses, because you'll save
Pick something you like.
you'll save 2 spins. So you
Dude,
don't
you're gonna get
you want to
thrashed.
try and do it from here if you can. You're not going to be able to probably. So if that doesn't work, you have another chance to do it right here. But instead of pressing A, you want to press B and then start.
Dude, that Thrasher article was
I missed it, so now I'm going to have to sit through all of these spinners.
You know it's not a good idea to leave that man.
But if you did get it, same applies, just go to challenge map, career. Right, and now we've done all of the Thrasher stuff. We do not care about skateboard mag, just ignore that. Now we want to go to pro and then plan B team.
Hang in, let's go skate.
We're gonna go meet Danny Way and the boys. Alright, so you wanna head to the left here. It's really annoying that it stops you and then you have to like build speed again, but it is what it is. You wanna talk to this guy. He wants you to land 3 different flip tricks. So a good strat for this is to do 2 pushes and then place a marker. So do like 1, 2, marker. And then just do a kickflip down here, and then as soon as you land, teleport back. And this puts you in a good spot to do 2 pushes and then some other trick. You pretty much just want to teleport back as soon as you spawn. So I like to do 1 kickflip, and then I do 1 shove, and then I just do a double kickflip because easy. And then you should end the goal up here if you teleport on the last one, which is very good because the next guy is like just to our left, right here. Alright, for this one we're going to make use of kicking the board away, and that's just going to make the game think that we are on the ground instead of in the air, and that's when the game will usually complete a goal. So it wants 3 unique grinds. So for the first one we're just going to do nothing, and then pop out, kick the board away. That should be 1. By nothing I mean just ollie at the thing and then that's it. And then just ollie out, kick the board away.
Oh my god, that hurt.
You also don't want to like move from how it angles you when you spawn, because it's pretty much perfect. Just kick that away, and then as soon as you do you can teleport back. And then you want to do you want to like hold up on the right stick and then nollie out and kick it away. So you pretty much want to land like this and then just flick up and down, kick it away like that.
Holy, are you alright?
And then for the final one do the same but down, and then down up, kick it away. I do it a little bit different, but if you do all of those that's probably the easiest ways to do it. I like doing a nose blunt. Wow, I've not had that happen.
Are you alright?
I like doing a nose blunt. And then I can just do 1 nothing. Okay. And then like a nollie kick. And teleport back. It's a very easy goal. I think I just really overcomplicated it there, but the general gist is just do 3 unique grinds and kick the board away as soon as you get off the rail. Alright, and then you want to head down here to Danny while the save spinner is going. So this thing is... I want to say it's somewhat RNG. If you go fast enough every single time, then you're usually fine. I am not fast enough, so I spend some extra time getting points. And I haven't really thought about how I'm going to explain doing this, but essentially, just do like a double kickflip into this, and then as soon as you land, you want to do a revert, so you stop. I'm playing on Goofy. So for me, I land in the quarter pipe, and then on the left stick I pull down and I do a shove it input. And that makes me pretty much stop. like this. And then we want to drop down here. But the thing is, if you're doing it like me and you want to go a little bit slower and make sure you get points, you want to do like a double kickflip, slow down, and then you want to like keep some speed and grab into this thing, because you'll get a bunch of points while falling down. Like that. And then you want to head this way, slow down a bit more, and then just do like a super dude over this gap, or a Chrysler, whatever. It's fine. Make your way into this thing. As you can see, he has more points than me right now. So you really do, if you don't want to just like really bomb it down there, you want to make sure you take the extra care to get some points. This is going to be one of the bigger obstacles when you're learning the game. It was for me. Just getting enough points to consistently beat Danny is not the easiest thing in the world. Also, just controlling with all of this speed is not easy. I would usually do like a couple kickflips into here to keep my multiplier up, and then just do a Christ there. Obviously you don't want to have too much speed. Like I said, this is probably one of the more difficult parts of the run. But once you get it down, it's like fairly easy. Pretty much just do that, and then hope he doesn't score more than you, which he is every time right now, and that's just how it will be if you do it slowly like me. If you want to just gun it to the end, you're gonna probably get there before he has a chance to even get some points. You don't want to be going this fast, you want to actually land a trick in this last ramp. I promise it's not as hard as I'm making it look right now. I'm just really struggling to like do it and explain it at the same time, but I don't want it to be like me just doing it once and then saying do that without explaining it, because then what's the point in a tutorial? Just make sure you get points on the way. Oh my god, please. It also doesn't have the controller, is a bit broken, but yeah. A lot of the time you will just get in here with more points. You need to do that 2 times, and then the last one you can just take whatever. So I'll just make sure I do that now. You have the general idea of what to do. Grab in here to get some points. Slow down a bit so you don't go too far in this round. If you get here and he has like way more points, you can try and get more if you want, but honestly, I don't really think it's worth it. Like if you get here and he's ahead, just take the L if you can afford it, and then you still have one more chance to get through fast. So right now it's 1-1. It needs to be, like, you need to win this. And that's just how it is. This is like the worst part of the run, honestly. Just need to make sure you get enough points. Like that. There you go. Unfortunately, I really wish I could explain that better. Maybe there'll be like an individual video on it, but for the most part, That's all there is. You just gotta learn how to get a bunch of points and get to the end as fast as you can.
Yo, it's rad you showed
And
this
that's gonna be
today.
on you
I don't
and
know, maybe you
whoever
wanna show it to a couple
comfortable
more
you
people.
are
What do
doing
you
it.
think?
Okay, so after that, challenge map, and now we start doing pros. So career, pro, and then we want to go all the way down to shave your tongue, which again is one of the more annoying goals. And that is purely because you can get absolutely trolled by this guy, but also you want to be doing the BS to mute, and a lot of the time when you do this trick for some reason, this will happen where you just do an ollie and then you like turn for no reason. Like that's the thing. So you want to have like a delay between doing your grab and then doing your like shove it input to do the BS to mute. Just add a very small delay there and you should be fine. Anyway, you want to do 2 normal pushes and then hippie jump over this and then do your BS to mute. Like I said, that can happen a lot of the time. Very annoying. And that's the other annoying thing. I said he control you. It's completely random if he's gonna bail there or not. And then you wanna just like ollie up here and then just what I do is I'll just do a simple ollie up and then I'll just start spamming like up down in different directions, and then eventually a trick comes out, and that just always works. So I would suggest doing that if you're not comfortable just like spamming it because you think you might do more than one late flip. Just go top left, bottom right, and then you should do a kick flip. Alright, so that is shave your tongue. This guy doesn't give you any money, so it's hard to see when you should be trying to do the fastballs, but you'll feel that out. If you get one, it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna say that every time, but whatever. Challenge map, career, pro, and then we want to go down to the spice of life. There's a few goals in this area we're gonna do. 2 of them are like right next to each other, so that's good. And then we'll teleport to the last one. What I forgot to mention, in the last goal of shave your tongue, if you don't get the fast pause, you can save some extra time by just getting off the board while the spinner is going. So yeah, if you get off the board you can get up these stairs like a lot faster. Anyway, you want to come to where this guy is, start his goal. This can be very, very annoying. There's no one here right now, but this area can be absolutely flooded with peds like this, and they will all just block the stairway. Anyway, you want to do a grab up here and then just immediately walk back to your thingy. You have to do unique grabs. I struggle a lot doing heel flips, so I don't bother with that. If you're good at them, go ahead and do just kick flip and then heel flip. And then the second set of tricks, I find it a lot easier to just do like nollie shoves. So like up and then rotate to the right, and then up and rotate to the left. Will get you like pretty good pop to get up that ledge. Like that. You get the idea. If at this point you are using fast pushes, that's good. You want to do like 2 of those and then do your flip. Alright, so you're going to do 4 of those. I actually made a mistake and I warped back on the last one. You don't want to do that. you want to stay up there. And if you stay up there, you will end up standing right here. And then you can just skate over to this guy faster. So yeah, just get to this guy. Here is Rainbow Rail. This is also pretty hard.
Hey, Redo, what's going on?
We just got done skating the rat train. They sent me over to...
So essentially, you have to grind far enough for it to count. And the far enough for it to count is this part right here where I'm standing. You have to grind all the way to this, like, little leg pole. The best way to do this is with two tri-pushes. And then just do like 5-0 all the way across. You don't have to do tail pushes. You don't have to do tri-pushes. You can just do 2 of those and then hold down on the stick. And that will get you like a very good slide to get over there. Like, it's a bit slower. You'll see what I mean when I show you one with a good tri-push. Like, that's a lot faster. But it's also like, it gives you a lot less time to be able to actually get your grind in there. I would suggest not doing tri-pushes here if you're just like learning the game. I was just ollie into it and hold down on the right stick and you should be fine. And then you can just jump off and... Jesus Christ. You can just ollie off and kick the board away when you get to that pole. Make sure you stand here at the end, don't warp back. Otherwise you'll get a slow loading screen when you go to the next goal. So again here, you want to try and get a fast pause on this screen as soon as the money stops going up. You don't get any money here either actually. Anyway, you want to try and get a fast pause. And then go map, career, pro. And now we want to do get blind with Jake. Because he is the closest, we'll get a fast load screen. So you can start spamming up in this load screen. Up in A actually, and you'll just start the goal immediately. Alright, so. This one also has some random element to it with the traffic here. It can stop, or sometimes it will just keep going. But really, you just want to make sure you don't go too fast. So just do like a couple pushes here and then try and avoid these cars if you can. And then you want to just roll down here pretty much. Okay, well, I wanted to get off the board and show where to do an ollie, but I guess I'll have to slow down first. Let me go down here with like no speed. Alright, so there's this line right here with all the nails in it. You want to pop an ollie when you hit this line. And then just do a 540 spin without a trick. That's pretty much it for this thing here. Just make sure you pop your ollie on this line where I'm standing. Here. Stupid camera. And then you should be good to land your spin in a way that you keep enough speed to go up the ramp at the end. And then just do like a pump here, and you should always go high enough. If you land high enough up the first ramp, and then you pump going up the bottom ramp. You don't want to have too much speed because of this thing here. Yeah, just tweak a grab and then you should be good. That is Get Blind with Jake. One of the more annoying ones, again, because of the RNG. But here you want to try and get a fast pause because you'll skip 2 save icons. So a pause. That's good, I got it here. You'll see there's 2 save icons. Actually there's 1. So never mind, I guess. Anyway. If you don't get it, it's fine. Just open it up after the save icon. And then we want to go career, and then we're back to the Thrasher again. This time we're going to It's On, which is like the first boring part of the run. But it's a really fast load screen, so as soon as you mash into this, just keep spamming up and A. Like up on the D-pad and A to start the mission quickly.
Yo, now that you passed out enough videos, you should go hit up Burnett. Maybe get into Thrasher.
Alright, so this one, you pretty much,
hey guys.
you have to wait
Yeah.
the duration of the goal.
Sick, right?
So
Cardio
make
just
a
showed it
marker
to me. You
here
wanna
before the
get in
timer
on
goes
the
down.
session?
And then you pretty much just have a minute and a half to get around 1,000 points is the safe area.
Oh, fantastico!
There's a couple ways you can do it. You can try and get on that back rail on top and then like land in a manual. And you can get a bunch of points like that. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. Another way is you can get a grind on here and then manual down here and do something. That would also count. But then you'll get like a really long photo, so I would suggest not doing that and doing the
You should see it from here.
back thing up here.
Oh, one for Halloween.
Yeah, you just want to like waste time. If you get your good score really fast, you can just go AFK. It doesn't matter at all. If you're playing on 360, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, if that's your only option, the game lags more when you look around on 360. And when the frame rate dips, the timer runs slower. So if you're on 360, just go down in that little bowl over there and stare at the wall.
Oh man,
Anyway,
wait till
that's
this hits the pages of
this
Thrasher.
very hard goal done. Don't really need much explanation there.
Dude, you're shooting with
Fast pulse
Burnett.
here is
You're
really good if
outside.
you can get it. There you go. And then we want to go career, Thrasher again. Loser gets hi-fi. Iffy. I don't fucking know. This one again is just waiting. It's really boring and tedious. This is like the worst part of the run,
Oh,
to be
hey
honest.
guys, yeah, what's up?
Just set a
Yeah, it's
marker
pretty
here.
sick, right? Yeah, I'm just shooting something here
So
with Carol,
there's
but,
2 ways you can do this.
it's
You
probably cool to
can
get in on it.
just wait it out and do it like normal, or you can be greedy and try and get fast photo. If you want to get fast photo, then you need to wait until there's about 3 seconds left on the clock, and then you want to do your combo and land it like as the time stops. I don't like doing that, so I just do like very quick, do like a flip onto the rail and then just like a late flip out. Like 700 points is way more than you will like ever need here. Even 1.3k is just too much. Also do little fun launches like that if you want. But yeah. If you can, try and score like in the last couple seconds.
Oh man, Thrasher's gonna love.
Like that would have been good if I had actually beaten my high score, but I didn't, so I'm gonna get 2 extra photos of my dude just standing up here. Yeah. Doesn't really matter, just kinda do it.
Dude, my Burnett
Again,
is
try and
sick.
fast pause if you can. I missed it because I'm a big noob. Alright, so now we go Thrasher again. We're just pretty much always going to be going between Thrasher and Pros for the whole run. But anyway, we want to do oil at skate. We want to make sure that you end the last goal on your board, because we need to push up a ramp to start the goal. You want to just start like pushing and then just spamming up on D-pad. There's a couple ways you can do this goal too.
You guys made it just in time. Just in time to get broke. Look at this thing.
The safest way is probably just going to be like rolling up here and then coming down, doing some pumps and then just doing it like that. Nice. So one thing you want to note about doing hand plants in this game for some reason is if you want to air out into a hand plant, you want to like be grabbing and then let go of grab around here on the ramp, and then for some reason that will like pretty much always make you air out the other side. So the easiest way is going to be just pumping some speed here and then just start holding up an RB as soon as you go up the like as soon as you let go of grab, like right here, you want to just hold up an RB. I actually forget which way you want to tweak it to not bail. I think it might be up. I think you want to hold grab and up. Yeah, you want to hold up on the right stick. So again, this is the easiest way. Just get some speed. It's obviously the slowest, that's why it's the easiest. Just make sure you hold up. A slightly faster way, which is what I would do, is a pump up here, and then another one, and then just like try and do it like that. It's a lot harder than the other way, because you have to do some pretty well-timed pumps. But it pretty much works out the same, unless you do that. Yeah, there you go. That's it's gonna be your options here, really. Anything else is just not worth it. You either want to just go fast or go slow. Right, so again, try and fast pause. And then you want to go career, Thrasher, shot of the year off. This one, again, unfortunately, is just waiting. It's a very, very annoying section in the middle of the run. But anyway. Make sure you place a marker here, because the game doesn't give you one, and you'll have to skate all the way back.
But there should be a few tricks left.
Just do like as short of a combo as you can to get enough points to outscore Chris Cole. Usually like 1.2k is enough. That was like way too long of a combo. You don't want anything like that. I usually just do like this. Something very simple. Just make sure you can land it as quick as you can. Like even 1,000 is probably fine. Like ideally that's what I would do. I would get around 2k just to be safe, because I like that, but again, I think you only need like a minimum of 1,200. And then you just want to come down to this lamppost right here and just stand for however long you have left on the timer. There is a reason for that, because the place we want to go to next is behind this wall in front of us. And the way this game works is, if it doesn't have to reload an area when you warp to a goal, it won't. So when the timer hits 5 here, you want to just start skating towards that back wall.
Woo! Straight to the magazine for this one.
And then when the save icon is doing its thing, you want to use that time to get just a little bit closer to the wall.
know how dope it is you're gonna be in Thrasher again?
And then from around here, you should be fine. Go challenge map, career, Thrasher. And then here is the most annoying goal in the game. If you're close enough to that wall, you should just instantly warp here. That's pretty good. Alright, so this goal,
Hey,
even if you do it the exact same every time, sometimes it just won't work. But I kind of have like an idea of what I'm doing. I'll do one push to go down this ramp, and then as soon as I get right here where I'm standing, I'll hold down like to do an ollie, and then as soon as I hit this part of this like ramp, I'll pop my ollie and I will immediately start holding right trigger and X to do a fast plant or foot plant or whatever the fuck. If you're in regular, then I don't know, this is me playing on goofy because I'm goofy. So yeah, just do one push and then hold down, up, and then immediately foot plant. A lot of the time that's gonna happen. That's just a thing with this goal. It is very shit. Sometimes you can save it if you get up here and you can trick your way back over, but you pretty much just want to do this and then hope that it works. Like that's fine, that's gonna work if you land in a grind. Just make sure you go down, up, foot plant. And that's what I mean by sometimes it just won't work. A lot of the time you won't get over the gap. I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or if it's just something I don't know about how foot plants work and they give you speed, but for the most part, and I think most people agree, it seems pretty random in how much speed you get from a foot plant doing this. But yeah, it's just one of those things. You either get it first try or 50th try.
Oh yeah!
And it's completely not your fault. So that's very awesome. Like that's the best outcome. One push. And then just a hop that gets you all the way over. Another thing you can do, which you probably don't want to do because it's kind of slow, is if you land like this, you can get a manual and bring it around side like this, and then that will count.
Oh, I nailed this one.
You don't really want to do that because you'll get a very slow photo. It just like I said, it's unfortunately just very shit all the time. Sometimes it'll work. If you do the manual thing, you get like a very long photo here. Actually, I guess I can show you. And then you can kind of decide if you want to do the manual or not, but yep, that's what I mean. Like now when I don't want it to work, it works. Stop working. See how it's like not even counting when I actually do it right? That's another thing that's annoying about it. See, now that I don't want it to work, so I can show you the backup, it just works. Right, so you do the manual thing, it will work fine. But now you'll see in the photo, that it takes extra long to take the photo. Like, see how much is happening between the shots instead of it just going like chung chung. Like, this is what you want to avoid when you do calls in this game. Because the slower you do one, the more time you're going to lose in the camera. And yeah.
Dude, Mike Burnett,
This you want to just skip through, close it, and then as soon as the save goes away, you want to hold LB, and then press Y and just spam A because we want to pick Chris Cole. There is a few different directions you can go here. I'm not going to cover them all. I think I'm just going to keep restarting until he goes in the pipe. Okay, yeah, well, he's gone in the pipe, but I'll go this way and show you. He can go like down this way, and then you have to like go up around the back, but it's a follow mission, so you can like figure it out. Actually, I guess as I got this one, I can show you. It's pretty rare that he'll actually go this way. And actually, I don't like him going this way because he always bails. But, yeah. If he goes this way, just follow him like this. Not really much else you can do. I believe this way is faster if he doesn't bail. Anyway, this is where the routes meet up, so I'm going to quickly restart and hope he goes for the pipe so I can show you that. Because the pipe is going to be where he goes like way more often. Okay. So you just want to go in the pipe with him.
Holy
Nice.
crap.
Try not to get in his way because you will make him fall off. I try and like get ahead of him a little bit. And then you want to head to the left here. Don't go too far ahead because if he does bail then you're gonna lose him. But when he goes up this opposite side ramp here, you can start making your way this way. Again, make sure you aren't pushing Mongo because it's slow as hell. Fast pushing is very good up hills. But if he's like close to you here, then you can just keep going. Just stop if you get like way too close to 50 kilometers. You're probably not going to be honest. You can just keep going. You can do some speed glitches if you want, but you just want to get here. If the timer goes, if the tracker goes close to 50, just get off your board and stand. He'll catch up to you. It's fine. Okay, so here we want to go map, career, and then this time we go demo. We want to do the 0 demo. And if you hadn't already guessed, this is another section where you just wait an absurd amount of time. So you want to get 7,500 points as fast as you can. You don't have to be good at the game, it's like not a lot of points. I'm terrible at this game and I'm doing fine. Honestly, you have all of this time to do it. So maybe the worse you are, the more fun you're gonna have actually. Anyway, you want to get to 7,500. You don't want to go over that too much. So I usually just fuck around doing a bunch of shit stuff, because then I actually get to do something instead of standing around. If you get too many points, you'll kill the challenge and lose time. So just get the amount of points you need. However you want. I like to do it slowly and with not very good gameplay. I'm at 8,000 right now, which is not good. Like, you don't want to go over 9,000, I think. And then you just wait. So I'm actually just going to pause my recording because otherwise I'm going to be sat here silent. Alright, we back. Okay, so you just wait for the timer to go out. Challenge complete, easy peasy. Skip through that. I think actually if you skip through that cinematic on PS3 you'll softlock the game, so if for some godforsaken reason you decided to play on PS3, don't skip it. Here, from this sponsored message, you want to do a fast pause. If you get one, that's very good, because you can do all of the menu spamming in the load screen. If you don't get one, just go through the menus until you can warp, and then go challenge map, career, thrasher, and then we'll want to hit up dunk slam. And what I mean by you can do stuff in the menu is, while it's loading, I'm going to get a pop-up here.
Yo, man, that demo was brutal. Thanks for coming.
Hey, you
Just
can change the
saves
sponsor
time.
if you want. I mean, it's shady and underhanded and pretty whack,
Anyway,
but
now we're here at dunk slam, which is one of the harder things to learn.
Hey, you think it would be possible to fly up there and
But
do a
once you have it
handplant or
figured
something?
out, it's incredibly easy. So you want to head down to this thing on the left here. Give it a good old grab. And then you want to drag this over here, and you want the left side of the ramp, like this side right here. You want this to be a little bit further forward than the right side, just
Oh,
a
we got
teeny
this.
tiny bit. And then, see this blue thing on the right hand side of the ramp? I'm dragging it over it now. You can see how there's like a little point on the top. That's exactly where I'm going to set the ramp, like this. Again, like as soon as it comes out of the red and into the blue there, I'm going to set it like that. And then you want to press right on the D-pad to set it to your marker.
Alright, I'm ready. Now you do
It's
it.
not incredibly precise where you put the ramp. You just want to make sure that you have it like slightly sideways, see? And you don't want to have it too far back. The most important thing that you need to know is when to let go of grab. Anyway, you want to do one push and then another one as you roll down this little bank. So push, push. That should give you like a bunch of speed.
Game on.
And then you immediately want to grab like this. So push, push, grab. And the reason you wanted to add this to your session marker, by the way, is so that if it gets moved by you failing or something, when you warp back it will go to the same thing. Anyway, let me explain what I wanted to explain. So you do two pushes and then you hold grab. And then as soon as you get like right here in front of the ramp, you want to let go of grab, start holding up on the left stick and right bumper, and then you should do a hand plant on the basketball thing every single time. You want to hold directly up to tweak your hand plant. So at this point you've let go of left stick up.
Alright, set to pop.
So from where I'm standing now, you let go of grab, so you get like a weird pump that airs you out. You hold up until you hold up on the left stick and RB until you get the hand plant. Then you let the left stick go neutral. You keep hold of RB and you hold up on the right stick. And then when you come down from the hand plant, on the way down, you want to hold the right stick straight to the right. Just whack it all the way to the right. And that should make you land flat. So it should look something like this.
I smell Thrasher
It looks a lot harder than it is. It's literally all about the timing of when you do all of these things. So just aim for the left side of the ramp. Let go of your grab in front of it.
Oh, I got it.
And then just start holding up on the right stick. And then while you're on your way down from the hand plant, oops. You want to hold straight right on the right stick. Jesus. And that makes you land flat.
See this thing? Picture perfect.
You want to be like on the left side of the ramp, really. But not too far on the left. I think I was a bit too extreme on trying to show that it's not really too specific where you put the ramp. Okay, I'll move it and we'll see what's up. We'll throw it like here, so it's nowhere near where I had it before. We'll try that. And it should still work fine. Yeah. It's really all about tweaking the grab up and then just doing straight right on the way down. Speed is also a thing. I think these aren't working because I don't have speed because I'm mistiming my second push. Yeah, that is dunk slam. If you're anything like me, that's going to be the hardest thing to learn. Because there wasn't really any explanation on how to do it like that when I was loading the game. And it straight up took me 2 days to do it like one time. So hopefully this is a lot more easier to follow than anything we had before. Alright, so you want to try and do a fast pause here. If you get one, great. If you don't, bummer, I guess. Oh man, this is the worst part of the run. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it and the best way. I'm actually going to have a drink before I do that because I think I'm going to be talking a lot here. Okay, so
What's up, brother?
we want to start this goal. I'm going to show you the easiest way. And then I'm going to show you
Oh man, you
the
can do
fast
so
strat
many
that we
things here.
call
Let's see it.
YOLO. And you'll see why. Okay, so the easiest one, you want to do a couple pushes and then throw away your board so you're on foot. And grab this thing and pull it back to where this line is on the ground, right here. And then you want to hit right on the D-pad to put it in position. And then drag this thing and line it up with it. Again, D-pad right, so it saves with your session. And then you want to grab this guy. Usually there will be a guy like hanging around here. You can use this ramp to make him run away. Like I guess I'm gonna show you with this guy. If you run at them with an object, they'll like run away from you. So if you see a guy standing by your rail, just do that before you place it down. And then you want to place it like this, like at the end of your rail, facing this way, because you want to land on it. You don't have to go down it, you just have to land on it. And that's actually important for the next thing we do. And then just hit up your marker and try that. Just do a grab onto the thing. That's going to be the easiest way to do it, but it's going to be the slowest.
This is gonna be photo gold, man.
If you can do it consistently like this, I would absolutely recommend doing that, unless you want like the record, in which case you're going to have to do the really awful YOLO strat. Anyway, these guys will absolutely fuck you up, and even with this easy strat, you can lose multiple minutes here with them just
Dude, are you alright?
like spawning so many of them and then just camping all of your shit like this. You can see the guys just on the rail, and it can get really obnoxious. So in the case of the YOLO, you don't need to use both ramps. You just need to grind the rail and then pop onto a ramp and then off of a
man,
ramp.
you could do so many things here. Let's see
Which
it.
sounds pretty simple, but the ramp is facing the wrong way. So you have to come up here and grind this rail, like the red rail, obviously. And then you want to manual all the way over to this thing, ollie onto it and grind it,
I guess now I get to beat the crap out of you.
and then ollie off of it and land on
Dude,
the
you okay?
ground, not the box. That will clear the mission. But the problem is, you only get one try at this, and then as you can see, they will just start camping around the thing that you need to be at. So that's why we call it the YOLO, because you just get one try and it saves so much time. Also, this guy is like really annoying.
Lie there for a second, collect your thoughts.
So you want to like manual, try and avoid these guys.
Come on, let's get out of here.
It's really, really awful and gross, and
Yo, don't let these guys bother you.
just
Come on.
don't bother with this if you're learning the game. You only need this if you want to get record. And actually right now you don't even need it to get record.
Let me get this guy. Hey, guy. Now it looks like you're screwed.
Yeah, you need to
Next time,
avoid the guys, grind the rail, manual over to the box. And that's not even the hard part, that's the easy part. The hard part is like landing on the box like that, and then jumping off of it and still like not bailing. So what I just did is what you need to do, but you also need to hit the rail on the way.
Yeah, nice try.
And then make sure you don't bail. Honestly, it could take me so long to do it here that I might just
Yo, go one.
splice in a successful attempt of it working and move on, which actually I am going to do right now.
You do so many things
It's
here.
like what,
Let's
my
see it.
15th run to this thing? Oh shit.
Wait till you see this thing.
Alright, so when you've done this, you'll need to wait for him to push
Yo,
you
which one
over,
of these do you like?
because you can't fast travel while he is like aggroed on you.
You shoot him with Burnett.
You're
Yo,
just
be
gonna have to
careful.
wait
Sometimes the
to
security
get
guards will
smacked.
chase you.
well, in case you haven't figured it out, you lost.
Dude, you okay?
And then as soon as you spawn, you can go challenge map, career, Thrasher, and then we do train hopping. So, train hopping, not very hard, but kind of precise. Also, there's peds everywhere, which is annoying. So, you need to get over this
Oh,
gap.
man, yeah,
Like
this
both
place
of these
is photo
gaps.
gold.
There's a
I've
few ways
always
to do
wanted
it.
shoot something here.
I usually
Get
do it
some.
by just like landing and then doing another one and grabbing like that.
This is
That works
some
fine.
definite Thrasher
What you can
material.
also do is, because sometimes you'll do it and then you like won't be able to get another ollie off. So what some people do is they'll land in a manual and then do a grab over like that, which is perfectly fine.
Wait till you
That's
see
a
this
fine way to do it.
flavor shot.
If both of those are difficult, you can just like land a nose manual in the middle and then just like make your way around. That works too for some reason. Make sure you have some speed, and then you want to do a nose manual because you can actually control where you're going a lot easier like that. I don't know why that's not working. Be pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't
was
work before.
textbook.
You can do it like this. I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would just say get better at doing it the other way, because these peds can be annoying. But it is something you can do if you want. I'd say landing in a manual is probably the easiest way to do it. Just make sure you grab
Oh,
when you
man,
do the
wait till
second
this hits
ollie.
the pages of Thrasher. Oh man, Thrasher's gonna love this one.
And then you should be good for this area. Don't need to move anything.
Yo, which is the one? Which is the one you
It's
like?
all good, man. Again, here you want to try and do fastballs. Like that. Then we want to go Thrasher. Third set's a charm. This is the second to last mission. One of the easier ones, actually. Even though it looks pretty difficult.
Oh, hey.
So we want to do
You are gonna love this, and your knees are gonna
a
love
couple of pushes here. And then we want to go like on the side here and pump at the bottom. And that will give us like hella speed to get down this gap.
Out, dude. This is it. You nailed it.
Just make sure you clear all the stairs. And ride down this wall and pump at the bottom. And you should be good like most of the time.
Oh, we'll run that for sure.
You don't want to
That's
bail
it.
like I
In
just
the
did.
bag.
That's really bad. Like most of the time it's really bad. I think it's fine here, actually.
Dude, I heard Burnett is looking for you, and he's looking
Yeah, it's
to do a whole
fine here
article
for
on
me.
you about your
But
comeback.
usually if you bail at the end of a goal, you get this screen in slow motion, so don't do that. You can get a fastballs from this blog right here if you press B and then start. There you go. Again, they're very hard. You're not gonna get them all the time. Then you want to go career, Thrasher, and then we do the last Thrasher goal, which is scene of the crime. This is a very easy goal.
Hey, you! Get away from my car!
What up, guys?
You want to just start it, skip this cutscene, and then you want to just spam A, and then you'll spawn up on this roof. Instead of going forwards, you want to turn left a little bit, like this. So just like turn left as soon as you spawn, and then do like a push, and then do a 540 down into this. And then
Oh, robbery!
you can ollie if you want. It's easier if you do that. Just takes you longer to hit the ground, so you lose a bit of time.
So close.
But as soon as that goal goes green
You're
at the
gonna love
bottom,
this photo. Yikes.
that's time, and you have completed a Skate 2 speedrun. Like as soon as I'm pausing right here,
Photo
that's
is in the
time.
can. Yeah, one more, huh?
If you're trying to spin down here and you're not spinning fast enough,
That was proper.
make sure you push both sticks to the right. You'll spin like way faster.
Woo! Straight to the magazine for this one.
There you go. That's the Skate 2 speedrun. This is not the greatest tutorial.
Yo, it's your
I
photo. Pick one
believe
you like.
Super is making an actual detailed one that won't just be some guy rambling for what I would assume is about an hour. Whenever that comes out, I'll put it in the description of this video. And yeah, learn from that instead, if there is something there.
Dude,
If
you
there's
were
not,
back on the
this is
cover
all
of
you've got,
Thrasher.
but
Best
there will also be a link
comeback
to the
ever.
Skate Speedruns Discord, so you can just come and ask us questions there.